Jules, hello. Yeah, I remember this. We left off here. That was the last thing. Thanks, Gunner. Thanks a lot. Welcome, Gunner. Dante, hello, Dante. Doesn't matter. To be honest, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing it for that shit for sure. I could have done that a year ago. I was way too lazy. Oh, shit, what I do with this quest. I need to explore the entire map and then decide what to do with werewolves. There were saves here. At least I think they were good ending for elves, zero reward elves, and siding with werewolves. So I've seen 3 different endings for this quest. But I never cleared the map before I saw those endings. And I'm quite sure there was a revenant here to kill. The hardest revenant. This is the toughest decision so far in Dragon Age Origins. Who to side with elves, werewolves, get a good ending. Clear the curse. If you clear the curse, there are 0 rewards. Very small amount of XP. If you side with werewolves, you get a very good army with werewolves, plus you get a staff from the elf. If you side with elves, you basically gain shit. And I don't know who to side with. I don't need to slaughter the entire village though. To be honest, I don't know. It was such a hard decision for me a few days back, and it's a hard decision now. And I don't know what's smart. Yeah, I got a new sketcher in Rabbi. Rabbi thought it was Divinity Original Sin 3, and I believe it's Baldur's Gate 3. I don't believe in Divinity Original Sin 3. That thing is Baldur's Gate 3. It has a stronger name, it's gonna sell like crazy, and it's gonna be a great game. Nubs, hello Nubs. Divinity Original Sin 2 speedrun. You're talking about speedrun with bugs. It's confirmed it's Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, the sign looked like Baldur's Gate to me. It didn't look nothing like Divinity. It's gonna be both, probably. It's gonna be turn-based and real-time, like Pillars is now. That's what I'm thinking. Will I watch E3? When is E3? Several days next week. June starts. I'm supposed to go to a wedding on 15th June, then on 23rd. But to be honest, I don't feel like I'm able to go to those weddings. And I must show up there. But I don't feel like it at all. If the wedding is on Sunday, 15th. That's on Wednesday. From Wednesday to Friday is it 3? Why Bethesda? What's with Bethesda? Yeah, we can watch E3. Why not? We already seen Doom Eternal. We've seen everything there is from Doom Eternal. Why would you like to see more? You're just gonna spoil the game. I don't know. They had very good trailers for Doom Eternal. Fallout 76 too. Yes, it's worth because of Wasteland 3, because of Baldur's Gate 3. Frankly, I'm not hyped about Cyberpunk. I'm really not. I don't like that environment. I don't like Cyberpunk environment, to be honest. Yeah, I played every bloody game with Cyberpunk, from Deus Ex to I don't know what, but still, medieval is the way to go. High fantasy medieval. It fits the games perfectly well. You know what? I had like 50 days of hell. The last 50 days. Because of my cat. And now I feel like I have all the time in the world. So we'll do everything there is. I know it's from CD Projekt Red. Of course I'll give it a chance. Of course I'll play it the first day on the release. But I'm not hyped about it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not hyped about it. What we're gonna do, we'll accept the Werewolves clan. So I don't get to play this thing again. I wanna move forward. We've seen 3 different endings and I decided I'll stick with Werewolves. No matter if you can get a good ending and clear the curse. We saw that ending too. Yeah, my cat passed away. 3 days, 2 days. What's the date today? 27th. What's the day? 30th? I don't know what's the date at all. 30th. 3 days ago. Around 8 AM. Thanks, Nobs. Thanks. Let's level up and get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go with lightning now, because most enemies suffer damage from lightning, and we need chain lightning on the next level. Get Herbalism 4. Master Shapeshifter. Alters the forms of bear shape and spider shape, allowing the casters to be a bear's carn and a corrupted spider, both considerably more powerful than their base forms. Those forms, the shapeshifter also gains overwhelm. Additionally, the flying swarm shape drains health from foes when it remains more inflicts damage. Brazilian Forest. I don't even know if I can go back to the dungeon. I mean, it's worth a shot only because of that Revenant. Let's see.
You! The Grey Warden traitor! Why did you do this to us? We offered you our help, and then you lead these monsters down upon us.
Thanks, Dante. Fable is probably the best CRPG for kids. If I was like 5 to 10 years old, better to say if I had a son from 5 to 10, I would make him play Fable. It's a perfect CRPG for kids. I like it a lot because of nostalgia, but to be honest, it's for kids. I didn't betray you, Zathrian dead.
Zathrian? But how?
Yes,
I know nothing
exactly
of any
like that.
betrayal.
When I played it the first time, I was very young, and it was interesting. No matter what they do now, younger people should play it, not us. We can play it out of nostalgia, nothing else. Use blood magic to create the curse in the first place.
Your words ring of the truth. There were stories, Old ones.
As I said,
If they are true, then we brought
for
this calamity
kids.
on ourselves. You are owed an apology. Please accept this token, Grey Warden. Made by a craft master of long ago. And now I must go. To bring sad word to the other clan.
Although kids these days, they play multiplayer games a lot. MOBAs, shooters. Everything changed. Just not the same time when I grew up. Only multiplayer back then, when I played games, was Mortal Kombat, Doom multiplayer. What else? PES. Diablo 1 multiplayer. A local co-op. Not local. What was it? Fuck, the connection. What was it back then? LAN co-op. I used to play that with a very good friend of mine when I was a kid. With a shitty internet. 64 kilobytes per second was the internet when I played Diablo 1 with him. And we were lagging non-stop. And then the ring drops. We see the same loot. And then who gets the ring first, you know? It's a race for the ring or amulet. Because they had specific sounds in Diablo 1 when they drop. It was a fucking slaughter for an amulet. Counter-Strike came in later, way much later. I'm talking about the production of multiplayer games. Counter-Strike is new, goddammit. You know, even though it's 99, it's new. What I'm talking about is from 91 to 96. There were very, very few games back then for multiplayer. But I know who fucking developed shooters. It was Doom. Bloody Doom. I don't know if you realize that like 90% of people played Doom in multiplayer everywhere around the world. Companies forbid Doom because it stopped production. Can you fucking believe that?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get
No, how the fuck are you locked? No. I don't know about you people, but my first multiplayer game was Doom. There were games, you know, for local co-op, Fighting Force, Metal Slug, and similar things. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Doom was special. At internet for the first time in 2004. I know I had first internet. 95th. I believe it was 95th. Here, at least in my city, it was like, just let me calculate that for you now. It was around 10 Deutschmarks for 100 megabytes. That was the price of the internet. 100 megabytes, 10 Deutschmarks. Deutschmarks were half of euro now, so that would be like €5 for 100 megabytes of internet when I first had internet. And yeah, I installed Doom on floppy. But have in mind, €5 for 100 megabytes. That's serious, goddammit, you know. I remember that I had internet once monthly for like 2 days, and then I spent those 100 megabytes. And then I didn't know what to do, you know. Yes. With phone. Yes, it was with phone. That too. It feels like it was a lifetime ago. Now it's nearly 2020. We're speaking about 95th. Yeah, dial up. Dial up. And I forgot about dial-up now. I remembered when I used to play Diablo 1 with that connection with my friend. If the phone rings, if someone calls on the phone, you get disconnected. Now I remember, I think I got disconnected like 10 times within 5 hours. I swear to God, and you play Diablo, goddammit. And you get disconnected non-stop. Whenever the phone rings, you get disconnected. I fucking hated it. And here comes the most annoying part when you get disconnected. If you get disconnected, if your phone rings, like an amulet drops, or a ring, you know, and now you got it. For example, my friend needs that ring now, and I drop him the ring on the floor so he can pick it up. That was the only way. You drop an item on the floor so he can pick it up. If someone phones rings and you get reconnected after that, after disconnection, you can't see amulet or ring. No matter how many times you equip and drop it down, that item is lost for good for the other player who got disconnected. The most painful thing that I ever lost in Diablo 1 was Baldur's armor. My phone rang when we did Baldur's quest, Baldur's unique armor. I was so fucking pissed. What are you doing?
Can I get
Go.
you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Please go. Yeah, it took quite a lot to download a regular MP3 song. Quite a lot. Yeah, I'll play it when it comes on PC. Why are the werewolves still here? Don't tell me I can't go in a room. What is this shithead bug? Come on. No. Trolls. Look at this shit, they won't go. One by one. Where's Lucky? Come on. That's all that remained from my cat. Him.
I'll get on it.
Their shield. I mean, I came back for this part to kill the last revenant, if I can. Scrolls of Banastor. Oh, I played 2 worlds, but it was a long time ago. I paid 30 euros now for internet and TV. Internet and TV combined. Internet is around 270 download, 100 upload, ping is 30 bucks. Plus TV. I don't know how many channels are there. I believe there are 250 channels, something like that. But I don't watch TV at all. Armor. What's the inventory? 107, 110. Fuck, I'll have problems with inventory. If I could find some more bags. Come here. Find something. Oof. This is a revenant. All right, here we go. I'll try to petrify him. Don't resist. This is a chance. Pull. Forgot to switch spells. Doesn't matter. I think he goes for me, does it? here. Man, are you serious? Werewolves! React! React, you fucks. No, not today. Ooh! What again? What are you doing?
Hey, watch it!
What, the Revenant? Where are those skills? Petrify them now. That fucking sucks. Fuck.
Right then. Time to kill someone.
Like, come on, man, fuck off. Look at this shit. Find something else to hit. It's unbelievable how tough he is. It's just unbelievable how tough he is. Oh my god.
You should run while you can. I need help.
He resists everything. Not a lot of stuff, he fucking resists everything. He deals some damage with lightning, but that's about it. Who says that about internet? Specifically who? Tier 6. I can wear hardened Dalish armor. Ancient Elven. Dexterity armor. Spirit resist. Less fatigue. A low set bonus. Matters. Guys, thanks. Thanks. Dalish. Let's give it a shot again. I need to petrify him. Petrify, pass. That I can kill. Take the vial. If not, then we're fucked. Until it passes, save. And we just hope for a petrify.
All right, all right.
Take the while. Now we do it again until it works. Because there is no other way with this Revenants of Nightmare. Nice. It worked. Now what? Friendly fire possible. No, man. How can you miss? He's petrified. Don't miss. Oh, oh fuck, shit, no. Man, come on, you troll. Shit, this fucking idiot. Dog is down too. Morrigan is down. Interrupt. Fuck you. Just fuck you. Liliana is bugging. Morrigan is dead. It's unbelievable. I need Petrify back. Will you fucking work? he slows me too.
I'll get on
Now
it.
he's gonna pull. Unbelievable.
On it.
I am your destiny.
I've killed 4 revenants on this map. This one is the worst. Man, you're a fucking troll. We've seen it, Betty. We've seen it.
Make it red.
Get petrified!
I'll get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
You're a fucking believer. You really are. What are you going for? What are you pulling, Yana? Me? Morrigan? See if we can delay that a bit more. Morrigan drops. Be careful with mana too.
Better than later.
Piece of shit! What are you? No. 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 I fucking hate these hitboxes. Don't know where to run from him. Come on, petrified. He's petrified. No, I'm out of mana. No. Mete, thanks for subscribing. Better to say thanks, Gunner. I heard of the Ultimate Challenge. I don't have plans to do it. Not during this year. Because I already played Pillars twice last year, once this year. Maybe in 2020, I don't know, 2021. We'll see. No, it's free. You need to kill him, idiots. You really need to kill him. I really don't want to replay this fight again. Scorch him, what are you doing? That was the last Revenant, 5th Revenant in this area. And definitely the hardest Revenant. Go back for more again. What's the challenge about? It's like a mega hard Pillars of Eternity 2. That's what it's like. I don't know if they give any rewards for it. I think there's only a ladder. And then you get yourself into their credits or something like that. If there was an actual price, then I would play it immediately. Two Sovereigns. Were you really worth this shit? Ah, we got Black Vials completed. That's what we got. One room left. And then we can finally start something else.
Got it.
I mean, I would finish this way much faster if my cat wasn't sick. I believe I would finish the entire Dragon Age Origins. Like twice from now. But fuck it.
I'll get on it.
110 or 110? In the end, my thoughts about the cat, Wets killed him. He got infected from the operation and Wets killed him. After 50 days of suffering. When was the last time I played Divinity Original Sin 1? It's on my YouTube channel. When was the last time? ...2017? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I don't remember. But I got the entire playthrough over there on YouTube. There is a year on those videos. Now they're bugging.
Got it.
Please. Grave silver bowl. Distract us. So, that would be the entire area with elves. Please. Where are you? Come on. Please. Don't bug. My final decision is to stick with werewolves instead of a good ending
I'll get on it.
with clearing the curse. Party camp.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
What did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
Let me guess, she drinks blood, eats children.
That is closer to the truth than you might think. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
Why would she risk sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the
She'll level up to 20,
already powerful
so
and
Flemeth
trained
can
in
eat her.
magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
Certain about this?
Indeed. That is primarily what this tome details. The various daughters that Flemeth has acquired. Their preparation and training. I recognize all of it. I am to be her next host. This is my purpose.
What do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Very well, I'll help you.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then. So I must remain at the camp, confront her, and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
I got a time limit from this.
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
Kill Flemeth and Witch of the Wilds.
She would like everyone to think she is invincible, but I highly doubt that is the case. And besides that, you are not truly killing her.
Okay.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Original proofs, quest updated. Inventory bloody full. How much sovereigns do we got? 81. That's solid. That's quite solid. But from where to start? From a pet. That's nothing. From the inventory. The game sucked cocks. Multiple cocks. Yeah. Even worse than that. For me, it was even worse. I haven't had such a painful experience with the game for a long time. As I did with Metro. Everything sucked. Everything. Corrupted saves. Stupid automated saves. Glitches, bugs, unoptimized, crashes, empty world, probably the most stupid AI I ever seen in first-person shooters. But they're not even brain dead. You can't call them brain dead. I don't know. I haven't played such a disaster for a long time. There were, you know, on that video, but I delete those comments when I see them. I had like maybe 5 comments like how the game is very great and how I'm very stupid and how people never played a better first-person shooter and that it's very good that it's got 2 same crafting materials that you loot because you don't have to look at, I don't know, 20, 30 materials to craft stuff, only 2 are needed for fun. And that only brain dead people agree with me. I just delete them, I don't even respond to that. There is nothing in that game but a potential. Warrior row restriction. Restricted الزورة like this. Wait to clear the bloody inventory. Stan is fucking strong. So,
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
what's your story exactly? See if we can
if
persuade.
you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you.
Nice,
I'm
now it
originally
works.
from
Since I leveled up.
the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind.
Yeah, Sekiro
Rather
is
fairly successful
great.
business. Rare artifacts.
A bit
you know.
short, but
Old
great.
things, grand things. The nobles loved. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose. Our kingdoms once spanned the length of Thados, from majestic Orzammar to Kal Sharok to glittering Darmalin far to the west. They say the gold and silver veins ran so thick through the stone of Darmalin that the entire city sparkled. The Darkspawn took it all, of course. One by one, the old Tigers fell, and then all that was left was Orzammar. But we were talking about how I ended up here, weren't we? One day, a noble woman came to my stall. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
And did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
Isn't that stealing?
To the nobles it is. They believe everything in the Tigers belongs to the house that once dwelled there, even if it's in ruins and they haven't seen it in generations. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. never look back. Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you? Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the Lost Tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming. People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. It's not so bad. They destroy everything they touch.
The Blight will not last forever.
No, of course not. And when it ends, I will go back to finding ruins, or move on. I don't really have much of a choice.
You didn't mention your son in your tale.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here, I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Blood isn't all that important.
That's how I've always felt. As long as he's happy, so am I. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least. Of course.
Let's see those enchantments.
Goodbye.
And then we sell stuff.
Enchantment?
Enchantment.
Enchantment!
Enchantment. I haven't seen anything about that Stranding. I really didn't have time. For the last 50 days I didn't have time to do shit. I was sleeping like 2 hours per day. I've spent like 20 hours per day with my cat till he died. That's all I did. To paralyze. Alistar has a chance to paralyze now.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
What occupies my inventory this much? What the fuck is this? God damn it with this inventory.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Onyx demon statue.
Interesting.
I needed a map to see what gifts go to whom here.
Interesting.
Like, come on. No matter what I give to the pet, he always likes it.
You have excellent taste. Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
If you don't want to give it back.
I did not mean to sound ungrateful. It is just... Wait, these are Dalish, are they not? My mother was Dalish, and had a pair very similar to these. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close, and quite handsome.
I'll watch it. Now I have time. So I'll watch it.
Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me...
Zevran plus 10.
No, terrible. How nice. How nice.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you.
How dear of me, clearing my inventory.
You
That's
and
so
your friends are
dear of
formidable
me.
folk, indeed. It's good to have you along.
Do you got inventory bags? Manual ranger, of charcoal, a gift, 10 onions, gifts. First, where are those gems? Kinematic shield. What the fuck is this? Just occupies space and nothing else. $63 out of 110. I guess that's okay. At least I think so. So what we should do now is go and kill Flemeth. I think he's OP. Yeah, I've seen a mod for gifts. I'll install it. As I said, I have time.
Yes.
Indeed.
Who do we take with us? Her. Wait.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Accept.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Flamet's hot. Then blight spreads now. Should do the refugees and then I should do Flamet's hut, I guess. I don't know. Go for the hut. There will be interruptions. Of course. Why do you heal? What do you heal? I don't know, go with herbalism, whatever. Life ward gets to place protective ward an ally and restores health when the ally falls close to death. Yes.
Can I get you a ladder? So you can get off my back. I'll get on it.
What are you doing?
You forced our hands down.
You're gonna regret this. I'll get on it.
Quest updated.
Now's better than later.
Magus War Boots. Boots for a mage. Plus 12 to defense. I'll equip them immediately. I haven't bought a single thing back in a camp. I should have done it before Flamet. I forgot. Can you find something? Dodge mio, dodge, this is his son. The only thing that remained from Lucky. They're different personalities though. Completely different. Flemeth.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
I should dance to your tune instead.
Why dance at all? Why not sing? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
Why should I say what's the point?
How true. So says the shoe to the foot and the foot to the leg. We move as one, whether we like it or not. But if I am to guess, I would say Morrigan has discovered something. Something shocking that requires her defense. Yes? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
What do you propose?
Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
And what happens to you?
I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that?
You think she'll believe that?
We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do.
What do I get out of it?
You get to keep her for a time.
No.
Shame. What will it be then?
Now you die.
It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come, she will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
Then fucking shape shifts into a dragon. A red leathers dragon. I doubt I can petrify that. I petrified Flemeth. Don't tell me you're gonna shatter her. Of course you don't. Holy shit, you're strong. Bitch. I should have crafted some potions before this fight, you know. That's the only issue I have. Yeah, all I needed is potions and then tank. You got pull. Really? Anti-craft Lyrian potions too. Yeah, this is doable, but it's bloody hard. How? Shit, I don't have flasks. Achievement unlocked, crafty. What about fire resist? Me. Why? Me. Das. Dash. Tank. Why? Touch.
And lovely Morrigan has at last.
Stay silent and die.
Aw, how you think you're the first to come, full of righteousness and bluster? If only that were so. From you, I expected more.
Yeah, we'll do everything now. Yes, that's the cat that's never been too wet. Ever. And he's fucking strong as a bull. New Darksiders already.
It is a dance poor Flemeth knows. Come.
You fuck off, you open like that. No, he's not. You're not petrified. Flemeth.
Be quick. Out with it.
Of course.
And so, lovely Mort. You think you're the...
Thing is to be petrified. Damage for this shit. I'm really lacking damage for this shit. Well, I crafted potions. Like a lot of potions. I haven't saved when I crafted them, eh? Great. Just great. No, go back to here. Equip them with the best gear. Buy something too. And then go back to fucking Flamet. I think I don't even need a healer. I need to burst this.
If there's
I need to burst
anything
it
I can do
fast.
for you, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with it.
You're fucking expensive. I mean, I got good gear, you know, she's just fucking OP. That's the entire point. Spell ward is 87, I got 95. 5 to willpower, health regen while exploring, which is useless. Spell resist 30% is great. Chance to dodge, chance to avoid missile. It's not bad. Man, you really don't have anything at all. We need to switch the team then. Shit is hilarious. Or I need to level up again and go to Flamet. It's like I'm under leveled. Try with a different team.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
And without potions, let's just see if we can deal damage to that or not. If not, then we do something else before we kill Flamet. Like 1-2 more levels, I guess. I ain't gonna waste time if it's impossible. Motherfucker.
Speed.
That's some glory! Katana! Like that!
Stan is really powerful. He's very good. But I can't kill Flamet. If I can't kill them, then I can't kill Flamet. It's simple as that. We need to level up. Yeah, that with Darksiders really surprised me.
Yes.
Indeed.
Of
Yes.
all the...
Can't pick locks if I go with Stan. And I can't spot things if I go with Stan.
Vashaden.
Indeed.
Vashaden. What we did all of this. Only Flamet remains. Refugees.
Yes.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it.
Mio. Space. Caltrop traps. This. I would rather give her magic. Anyway. Мию. Ну чё? Смирись. Darksiders 3 disappointed me. It's a solid game. I didn't expect much to be disappointed. It's a solid game. I have fun with it. For one playthrough, it's fine. Do I got a review for Darksiders 3? I think I do. I mean, I played 3 parts, I'll play the 4th one too, goddammit. Why the fuck not? What the fuck is this? Darkspawn.
Now it's better than
Oh shit.
Watch out!
Holy shit, there's a lot. They should die here, that's... Warlock Emissary. Okay. The fuck do you want? Fucking hell. Petrify him. Nice, good dog. Nice. You. Nice. Nice! Keep the bastard down. Few of them survived, so it's fine. Quest update. You defeated the Darkspawn in the area and rescued the refugees. Report this success to Gently Boy. Meal. Ne. Hello. I don't know if he mourns for his father or what the fuck is wrong with him in the last 2 days. I really don't know what's wrong with him. Meal. Алло. Ništa. A šta? Vidi. Nemoj da zajebavaš. Što si lud? A šta je? Šta hoćeš? Šta? Šta je? Čekaj. Ej. Miju. Up he goes. Laser helps. I'm gonna keep the laser here. Whenever he comes here, I just point this thing in him. And up he goes to the other room. Now he searches for a laser over there. Let's loot. I'm gonna buy something good. I got a lot of sovereigns, nearly 100. Aman. Smiri se. Miju. Oh my god, the rest of them are awake too now. Basically what happens while my cat was sick, his father, well, he was sick for 50 days, they couldn't enter the room here, because he was here with me. And they haven't seen me that much for those 50 days, and now I can't get rid of them. Can you find anything? Nothing.
Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you.
That's all there is with this. Small quest. Basically a small fight, that's about it. Where the fuck do we go?
All right.
right, all right.
Damn, they spread. They're like bloody AIDS. There's a battlefield. There's Ben Lawrence Lands. There's Frostback Mountains. West Orley. There's the Nerem. Soldier's Peak. This seems closest battlefield. Let's go to the battlefield. No, it's not the closest. What the fuck? The Nerem was. Man, are you kidding me? Was this worth it? Soldier's Diary. Found the conscripts of a company East Hill. That to a man reported this unfortunate news to the Chantry board. As for the Chantry.
If only they would leave us alone.
Ah, wolves only! Real! No, it was not worth it. We go to the Nerem.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
That's the closest. It's either the Nerem or Ben Lawrence Lands. The Nerem. The Nerem Market District.
Denerim. If we have time, I would like to look for Marjolaine. We have a score to settle.
Yeah. We've got the entire city now.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denerim in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Enemy.
Were they aggressive from the start? What the fuck is this shit now? I really don't want to save. Maybe I shouldn't have entered the house.
I'll get on it.
Liliana.
Ah, Liliana's
Lovely to
quest.
see you again, my dear.
Spare me the pleasantries. I know you're...
Oh, you must excuse the shabby accommodations. I try to be a good host, but you see what I have to work with. This country smells like wet dog everywhere. I cannot get the smell out. Even now it is in my hair, my clothes. Ugh.
Well, I want to say you did everything there is and then went to Denerim, or the other way around, Kenshin. I sent assassins after Liliana.
So businesslike, your companion.
You framed me, had me caught, and tortured. I thought that in Ferelden I would be free of you, But it seems I am not. What happened to make you hate me so? Why do you want me dead so badly?
Dead? Nonsense. I know you, my Liliana. I know what you are capable of. 4 or 5 men you can dispatch easily. They were sent to give you cause to come to me. And see, here you are.
You could have sent a letter.
Ignore what she says. She's lying. I know how she works. What are you up to, Marjolaine? Why are you in Ferelden?
In truth, you have knowledge that you can use against me. For my own safety, I cannot let you be. Did you think I did not know where you were? Did you think I would not watch, my Liliana? What is she up to, I thought? The quiet life, the peasant clothes, hair ragged and messy like a boy. This is not her. You were planning something, I told myself, so I watched. But no letters were sent, no messages, you barely spoke to anyone. Clever, Liliana, very clever. You almost had me fooled. But then, you left the Chantry so suddenly. What conclusion should I draw? You tell me.
You think I left because of you? You think I still have some plan for revenge? You are insane, paranoid.
Oh, is that what you think? If I were you, I would believe nothing she says. Not a one. She will use you. You look at her and you see a simple girl, a friend, trusting and warm. It is an act.
I am not you, Marjolaine. I left because I didn't want to become you.
Oh, but you are me. You cannot escape it. No one will understand you the way I do, because we are one and the same. Do you know why you were a master manipulator, Liliana? It is because you enjoyed the game. You reveled in the power it gave you. You cannot change or deny this.
We'll just deal with her and go.
You will not threaten me or my friends again, Marjolaine. I want you out of my life forever.
No, she'll hound you as long as she lives.
You've caused too much pain for too many, Marjolaine. It ends here.
And you think you can kill me like that? I made you, Liliana. I can destroy you just as easily.
Okay, we got 2 pages around there. And 2... her guards to kill. Can we burst her? Let's see. Bloody mages. I can't burst her like that. It's doable, but I should have leveled up. But it's doable. Forgot potions. Yep, we do later. That one is easier than Flamet, but I ain't going there yet. Have a good sleep, Kenshin. What the fuck is this? I haven't saved here. How are you doing, XCOM?
So tell me, was the Tower of Magi everything you thought it would be?
Lucky trots jag happily. Where are you going?
Puppy!
Where are your mother and father?
Puppy!
What? Put him back where he belongs now. No, you can't keep him. He comes with us, he's gonna have to fight Darkspawn. Then he should return to his parents, yes. What the fuck? Mother, Peta, sister, whatever.
The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and roasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her bacon and her shield, her foundation and
Maker shall be
There's
her
no
bacon.
veil in the chant. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
I like her version of the chant better. Can I interrupt this, whatever this is?
Oh, it's not an interruption, dear. We were just finishing up before mealtime. What can I do for you?
What are you doing?
Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostergard. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
XCOM, you're not talkative today. What's wrong with you? Puppy's shit's way more than a child. I don't remember the chant having any passages about the bacon.
Andraste, deliver us. If her grace were to hear this...
I wouldn't mess up the words if you wouldn't keep interrupting me. Grand Cleric Elomena understands the importance of concentration, you know.
Her grace, may the Maker bless her heart, lost her hearing 20 years ago. If she doesn't catch your blasphemous mistakes, it's because she didn't hear them.
Tell me about the chant.
Tell you about the chart? What? As if it's a cake you might buy? Well, it's done enough, but a little too much nutmeg for my taste.
Sister, instructing the ignorant is a sacred duty of the chantry.
Fine, then. What do you want to know?
What does the chant say about Darkspawn?
Oh, there are some very stirring canticles about doom and wrath.
Darkspawn were created by mankind's second sin, pride. Arrogance became a great caged beast in the lands of Tevinter, an emptiness that consumed all and could never be filled. To satisfy its hunger, the Mage Lords assaulted the Golden City, heart of all creation, to take the Maker's power for themselves.
Why does no one ever sing the good stanzas during chantry services anymore? They speak them. It's called the chant of light, not the speech of light.
Sister, would you kindly stop messing up the chant?
See how you like being interrupted?
Well, you get the general idea, I'm sure.
Verse.
It's the 10th stanza from the Transfigurations. Lovely canticle, that one. Oh, you should have heard Brother Caedmon sing it, though. He had a voice like a bucket full of toads. Revered Mother Boann, bless her heart, always said, if we had more voices like his, the Maker couldn't fail to take note of us. It was tragic, really. Such a surprise.
We don't speak of that.
He was in charge of the lyrium storehouse. It wasn't good for him, you see. He took off all his clothes in the middle of the chant one summer day and ran into the street. He tripped and fell into the vat of elderberry wine for the feast and drowned. We were 6 days drying him out for his cremation. He looked like a pickled egg. So tragic. It is almost mealtime, isn't it?
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
The chant of light redemption. The bake. Oh.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
The Sovereign's quest completed.
The deep dark before dawn seems eternal, but know that the sun always rises.
From the lowest slave to the highest king. First by the Maker.
Those who bring ham. The Maker does not bread sinners.
In the name of Andraste, bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kaelin died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
That which you fear, living in the shadow of death alone, I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
The death toll at Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
What's wrong with your friend?
Are they singing the chant now? It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Val Royeaux years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the lyrium that does this.
Why doesn't he stop taking it?
He wouldn't be a Templar anymore.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter.
He doesn't forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything else. May the light of the Maker guide your steps.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright.
Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
What do you mean summer sale? Summer sale started? I don't know, it's like I haven't lived for the last 2 months. It's summer. Bloody hell, in 2 days, June.
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this
I didn't know, I
chantry.
really didn't know.
Pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds.
A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts.
How difficult is to verify a relic?
When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive. And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste.
How many real relics have you found?
Well, there's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it wasn't. Perhaps you can understand my skepticism. So many claims, so few truths.
Do you think Urn of the Sacred Ashes is real?
Certainly. My research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke.
Tell me about the job.
You've shown admirable patience listening to my diatribe before. I will not bore you again. Suffice it to say, I look for and authenticate holy relics for the chantry. Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
Where to?
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are...
What is this? Oh, Mage's Collector's bag.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
To Sovereigns.
All right, all right.
That's so many quests.
Good to see you again.
Courier.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
My client appreciates your generosity.
What? 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 The fuck was this? Sergeant Killen.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
I don't know who I am.
Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsman at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice. Don't worry, even if I believed the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me.
Is it really that bad?
The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot. And Al Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot. With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the